Okay. V'hinei al yidei she'olu min harachta. Pasuk says, like the adorim that came up from their bathing place where they bathe, when they come up from the rachta, azai nasim hagimul adorim hanal kulon b'chinas eider echad. So then the three adorim we were discussing before, that you have three different, the pnimi is, the chitzoni is, the makib, the difference is arusa de letato. When they come out of the rachta, then all three become one herd. So, and this is what the pasuk says, ka'eder harchelim, which is ka'eder echad. This is like one herd. Ki kishaheim b'biyah heim b'chinas kishaheim b'biyah heim b'chinas gimel adorim. When they are in biyah, they are like three. Shemischalkim legimel b'chinas kenal, they divide into three levels, as said before. Aval kisha'olu min harachzo, but when they came up from the rachzos, then they turn into, then they're called one herd. So their division, their split is gone. They're no longer different herds, they're one herd. V'hainu lefisha mekablim hamayim dechurim mimayim elyonim shemilmailo mehishtalshlos, because they receive the mayim dechurim, the mad, the sarusa de la'ela, from a higher level of mayim, which is higher than ishtalshlos. Shashom ulamailo migeder hischalkus. Over there is higher than the dividing, It's hashove umashve koten v'godl. He's equal and equals out the small and the big. So relative to that level of mayim dechurim, the mayim elyonim, it's one eider. There's no more differences. Shehu hanikra kodesh ha'elyon, the supreme kodesh. The kodesh versus kodesh, it's kodesh ha'elyon. Shehu l'maylo mibchinas kodesh b'vav, which is higher than kodesh b'vav, and therefore, relative to the level of kodesh, there is one herd. There's only one eider. Explains in the parentheses, Shahavov moira al hamshocha. The vav in the word kodesh points to a hamshocha. He hamshochas kidushosa yizborich. That is bringing down, being mamshich Hashem's blessed kedusha. Liyos memalu kol almim v'sevim kol almim, so that they should fill and surround the world at both levels. That's the idea of kodesh, to be mamshich. Shu hamshocha v'ore v'alma chul. It's just a hamshocha and a plain ha'ore, and therefore that's a limited level. We get a very limited amount from the level of kodesh, and it's a limited mashenkin kodesh beloivav. When we talk about kodesh beloivav, we're talking about a level which is which is beyond the worlds at all. It is much higher than what fills the world, what surrounds the world. As explained before on the Posuk Tzedurah. So why do we call it Rochta? We say ka'eder harchelim she'olu min harachta. They came up from the Rochta. This higher level of ka'eder, like one, saying that this became one herd that comes from the level of kodesh. It happens when they come up from the rochta. What is the rochta? Shashom nirchatz kol pesha v'ove. Over there, all sins, all misdeeds are washed away. A bathe is over there. The shashom ein hapagam tefes smoking, because in that place, at the level of kodesh, the higher level of mayim elyonim, the higher level over there, the blemish does not take up any space, doesn't pay attention to it. And that's why it's bathed over there. It's not noticeable. It's cleaned away. This is what the pasuk says, I will throw upon you clean water, you'll clean. So that's the mayim elyonim. At that level, the blemishes do not count, do not take up any space. When we're talking about Kodesh with a Vav, we say three times, Kodesh, 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 Shul Gimel, Hamshoches, Li Gimel Elmas Biyah, because that's the three Hamshoches to the various, there's three different levels. Mamshech to Bria, Mamshech to Yitzira, Mamshech to Atzia. We're saying Kodesh for each of the levels. Mashenkin Kodesh below Vav, as opposed to Kodesh Vav. It's only said once, and not three times. Because the level of Kodesh is higher than his Chalkus. It doesn't come down in three levels because it's Sovev, Shovo Mashva. There is no separation into three. Also the angels and the souls, which bring about different levels of haloas man. We talked about the pnimius and the sovev. When they come up in a rochza from that level, a higher level, so then shemis alim the kabel mibchinas mayim elyonim shebe'ever hanor, when they elevate themselves to receive from the supreme water that are on the other side of the river, where there is no hamshoch, as he said before, but it is beyond the idea of ischalkus, shu bechinas kodesh ha'elyon, which is the level of kodesh elyon. So then azai os gam hem nichlolim kulom biskalus amiti, then they're all also them, the Malachim and the Neshamas, their Haloas Man are all included in a true Biskalus Amiti Benasi Meiderecha, the true inclusion, and they become like one herd above. Zeu Shakulom Mas Imus. And this is that we say Kolum Min harochza ka'eder rachel shalom harochza kulo masimo is their all fit. Masimo means ke'oimim shenoldu bebas achas mamash. It's like twins that have been born at the same time, actually together. Kacha gimul adorim, likewise these three herds. Kishemis alim lirchayz b'mayim ha'elyonim. The Bechinas Kodesh Elyon, when they are elevated and they are bathed in the, meaning they're washed, they come to the level of Mayim Elyon. The Bechinas Kodesh Elyon, Heimas Imois Kitoimim Mamish. Over there, they fit like twins, actually. Biskalus Amiti Beli Shum Ischalkus Klau. A true inclusion, there is no separation, no division at all. Kach nikra oz eder harchel. And that's why it's called then the Eider Harchelim. Shenichlolim ke'echad be'Eider echad. It's an Eider Harchelim. They're all included as one, and they're all in one herd. This is what the Zohar says. They Kaddish, they sanctify, they say Kaddish, they say together, the Malachim and the Shabbos and the Yidden who say Kaddish, Kaddish, the Hainu, who's the Kichada? Ha'alas man shall Kaddish the Malachim, v'shel Yisrael shel Mato. This is the elevation of the Mayin Nukvin, of the Kaddish that comes from the Malachim of the Yidden below. Av Shem Lemato Muchulokim B'Bechinas Ischalkus Eider Eider Levadi. Although here below they are divided in a level of division, each herd by itself. Lefi she'ein ha'lo asman de'asiya doime klal ha'lo asman de'yitzira. Because the elevation of the Mayin Nukvin of Asiya, which would be the place where the Neshamas Yisrael Beguf, where they're bringing the Halo Asman, it cannot be compared, klal at all, the Halo Asman, the Yitzira, to the bringing up of the Ma'inuk of the Yitzira, where is the station of some of the Malachim. And the reason why there's no comparison is Shazo, Mebchinas, Chitzoin, V'zo, B'chinas Pnimis, that is from externality, and this is from the internal. That separation is only because of the elevation, the bringing up of the Mayim Nukim. V'lochein emrim gimul pa'omim kodesh neged gimul minei halos Mayim Nukim hanal. And that's why we say 3 times kodesh, corresponding to the 3 types of halos manabo. Avol al yidei she'olu min harachto, but through going up, eider harchelim she'olu min harachto, going up from the rachta. Shu b'china, that is already the level kabbalos when they receive hamad, they receive the mayim dechurim, the serus of the layer from above. Shu b'chinas kodesh ha'elyon. That is level kodesh ha'elyon. Shehu lemailo mibchinas ischalkus, which is higher than ischalkus. Asai nasim gam hem keider echad u'masim. So they also become as one herd, and they all fit all these halo asmans from the neshamas and the malachim, from the bnei from the Yidden and the malachim. They all become together, all fit. That's why they are all saying Kaddish at once. It's all considered to be at the same level. There it says in the Idra and the Zohar on the Posik, so he teaches the Posik in Shir Hashirim, they bathe in milk. That's the white of the above, which is Lo Atikim Ayin Shom. The idea is, as explained earlier, so there it says, "Shebechinas Yosher hu deshayich ischalkus v'roish v'raglayim." That in the level when you have straight as opposed to a circle, when you have a straight line over there, applies. You can have divided between the head and the feet, the top and the bottom. Mas'eh can be guli, as opposed when we talk about circles, which is Soivim Kol Almim, that surrounds the world. She'ein boy Milo Umato Chulu. Over there, there's no top, there's no bottom. It's a circle. Umishon, from that level of Soivim Kol Almim, Uamshoch Al Yidei Moshe. That is where the level of Moshe, which is Das Elyon Chulu. Shalkei, Efshar lenishmas Moshe lahamshich hadas afilu lebchinas biyad. That's why Moshe is able to draw down the level of das, even to the levels of bechuriyat sira asiya, which is bechinas behema, which is the level of behema. Kishi is burning. So basically, a person, even though it's the level of soivev, but you get from the level of Moshe, from the higher level, and you can bring down even to the level of Yah and the level of Behema. How so? Kishe Yizbain and B'Yamik. Yizbain and B'Yamik b'machshavte b'gedulas Hashem. When he reflects and he deeply has this thought in the greatness of Hashem, then he can bring down from that level. So, because then Shemamshich, because he brings down B'chinas Sevu Kulam, because it brings down from the level of Sevu Kulam Shu'ein Shayich Shemailo Mata Reish Beregel. Over there, it doesn't apply top, bottom, head, foot. Va'odom u'behema Toshia Hashem. The verse says, man and a behema, you help Hashem, which means they're all on the same level, the Odom u'behema, because relative to that level of Das Elyon, Seviv Kulam, they're all equal. And that's the level of Moshe that we say that gives us the ability to be mamshich min hamayim b'shisihu, to bring down from the Das Elyon into B'ri Yitzira Asiyah. V'hinei Mashe Yahem Nechlokim L'Gimul B'chinas Adorim. This that the B'ri Yitzira Asiyah divide into three birds. Zo Gam Kem B'chinas Yosher. That is also from the level of Yosher Sheyesh Bo Rosh. It has the head, the body, and the foot, which is Chabad, the intellect, the head. Chagas, that's the body, the emotions. And Nihi, that's the regel, the action. Chabad, Chagas, and Nihi. Asher Chabad, Mizgalim Bibriya. The level of Chabad, Chokma Binodas, that is revealed Bibriya. Vishom Bechinas Serafim. Over there you have the level of Serafim, the angels that are called Serafim. Bechagas is Beyitzira. And over there, Zo Bechinas Chayis. That's the level of Chayis HaKodesh. Unehi Ba'asiyah. And he is in Asiyah. That's the level of Efanim. So that is B'ri Yitzira from the level of Yosher, when there is the vision, when there is top, bottom, in the middle. Aval they have Shocha Mebichinas Segulim. Seviv Kol Almim She'en B'Maylo Mata. But when we bring down from the level of Igulim, which is the Seviv Kol Almim, in which there is no top and bottom, even the level of Adam Behema are equal before Hashem. Coach came via Atzmo. So sure, breeds it themselves. Going up from the Rachzo, which is the Hamshoch of Moshe min Hamayim Mishisiu. That's the way, they're called Eider Echad, they're called one Eider. Because at that point, when you come to Seviv Kula Almin, there's no Milo Mata or the Behema, they're the same. After Olum in Harazah, there's no more division there. Kayotze Bezeh and his buyer, similar to this, was explained al Posik as Shabsoisi Tishmeiru. בעניין שביעיס שנאמר, with regards to נאמר לכו, ולעבדך ולבהמתך ולחיה. Over there we learn that you have to leave the produce, you have to leave it free so that everybody can eat the behema and the chaya. And we say, Shetola HaKosuv, over there, the pasuk hinges, when is the person allowed to bring in on Shvi'is into his home the produce to hold it as long? The Torah hinges the person on Bad Chaya. Shekol Zman Shechaya Echeles Min Hasodeh Chulu. So we learn from this that as long as there's enough on the field, on the tree for the chaya to eat, then you're allowed to take it home. You're allowed to bring it into your house. But if there is no longer there, then you have to make it hefker. But we're hinging the person onto the chaya. V'hainu. Machmas shebishvi su aliyas ha'olamos. Because on Shvi'is, the worlds are elevated to the level of Makif. V'sevim, to the level of Makif of the Adam of Behemah to Shia, of that level. What's the next word?
Kulu, canal.
Canal.
Besha'ar.
I got it. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
When Shechulu Canal, Beshara Yechudim, so you reach the level of Makif Sev God Mein Shiva. Kulu Canal Beshara Yechudim Korov L'Seifei Kosav. Over there in the Shara Yechudim, it writes Sha'olu Min HaRochzo. Sha'olu Min HaRochzo is Rosh Tevis Moshe Shin Mem Hey. What is the next word? V'ayin sham, Rosh Tevis?
Yeah, v'ayin sham.
V'ayin sham. That Olman Odos Moshe. V'ayin Mashchos V'mokam Acher B'biur Al Posik V'ayin Rabim. The Inyan Ravka Shel Sholish Bokar Chulu. That's the 3 cattle together. Bechinas Das Elyon. Shemamshich Midas Ma'Kesed. That's the level of the supreme Das that is Mamshich Midas from Kesed. V'shom Ein Shayich is Chalchus Klal over there doesn't apply any division at all. Oid Yesh Loimar B'Pirush V'Inyan Shem Kablin Mibchinas. So you'd have to the Ches by Mibchinas. Yeah.
Kodesh.
Yeah, okay. Mem base Ches Yud, correct? Yeah.
No, there are no Yud. There are apostrophe.
After the Ches, right?
Mem base Hey. Ches.
Mem base Ches. Yeah. Okay. I'm just surprised why there's no missing a. It seems like missing a Yud.
Yeah.
Okay. By ancient Makablim, I would say this is
misprint.
What did I print? Yeah. Okay, B'chinas Kodesh Ha'el. Yishim Gam B'chinas Kodesh Ha'el. The Hainu Al Derech Aliyas Ha'olamos B'Shabbos. That this is similar to the elevations that the worlds experience in Shabbos. Shegimul Olamos B'Yah Olim Ba'Atzilus. The 3 worlds of B'Yah go up to Atzilus. Moshe Kosu. The Mishnah's Chassidim, trying to remember. Let me see. Over there, it says Gabe Mincha de Shabbos. The Mishnah's Chassidim Gabe Mincha de Shabbos. V'Hamalchus Shegim V'Ayim Oimatzuk Mishkodim Gabe Mincha de Shabbos. Malchus da Atzilus, mainly, in other words, that Mincha Shabbos is when the oil must come up. Malchus da Atzilus, Mokar de Biyah, and then Malchus of Atzilus, which is the source of Bri Yitzir Asiyah, he b'mekoyim Abba, so she is in the place of Chochmah, place of Abba. And that's why they are receiving from the actual level of kodesh, because there's the aliyah to the level of chachma. Then, therefore, they are one eder. Because in Atzilus, Hashem, the Iyu, the Chayis, and the Kelim are one. So therefore, they unite and they get from the level of Kodesh. V'ayim hashikosu haramaz b'parsha shlach b'tav kuf nun tes Soif Amud Aleph. V'atzilus heim b'yichud otzum chulu. That in Atzilus they are in a tremendous unity. V'ayim hashikosu ke'ein zeh b'dibur hamaschil kanesher yoir she'b'biyah his chalkus hamadreges. In Biyah, there's a different madreges. You have Pnei Ariel, Yemin, Pnei Shoir, Chulu v'chulu. You have that's Mismoil. You have the different levels. Masha'en came by Atzilus, as opposed to Atzilus. V'lochein b'matan Torah, and that's why b'matan Torah, how you roim es anishma. Over there, you would see that which is heard. There was no. Look, there was no more separations. There was a revelation of a godliness without any divisions. And then there's no separation, God forbid, between seeing and hearing. Then further, the pasuk says, "Shnecha." The pasuk said, "Shnecha ka'eder harchelu." Shnayich ka'eder harchelu. So, what is the meaning? Shnayich, your teeth is ka'eder harchelu. We explained here the idea of ka'eder. What is meaning shnayich? Hainu k'meshikosu bepardes shar ha'oisius ba'ois shin. The pardes and shar ha'ois shin writes, "Shehu meloshin." Shenayich ka'eder harchelim. That comes from Lashon. That's the letter Shin. The letter Shin is from Shenayich ka'eder. V'hinei b'tikunei Zohar tikun and Aleph Isa. In the tikunei Zohar tikun and Aleph, you find like this: Shin. The word the Shin iu kolut las edrei soin chulu. That includes the three herds of the sheep. Those are the three herds we were talking about before, that Yaakov sent to Esau, the three separate herds. So the Shin has three lines in it. That's the three Edritzoim. Which is Klas Avhon Chulu, which is the three fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. Ubegindo, and because of this, V'chol Siach Chulu Einsho. So that's all in the letter of Shin. We say in the Kedusha, Kinoyam Siach so it's Arfe Kodesh. That the Siach is Oisius Ches Shin. Ches Chai Shin. V'hainu ki Hashin hu Gimel Vavim. The Shin is 3 Vavim. That's the letter Shin has 3 Vavim. V'hainu inyan Gimel Vavim, the Gimel Pamim Kodesh. That's the 3 times Kodesh. Ki Kodesh hainu Kodesh Vav. Kodesh, 3 Kodesh Vav. So you have 3 times Kodesh Vav, that's Kodesh. V'hainu Gimel B'chinas Kodesh, the Gimel B'chinas Kodesh, the Gimel Adrei Tzoyin. That's the 3 times Kodesh of the 3 different herds of the Tzoyin. V'zehu HaShavach, and this is what we praise שנייך. דהיינו, גימל בחיnas halos man shel neshamas Yisrael. The three different levels of halos man neshamas Yisrael of the chitzonius, pnimius, umakifim, which are the three levels chitzonius umakifim. Shehem gimel edrei tzoin haniclolim ba'ois shin. Those are the three herds of the sheep which are included in the letter shin. And betachlis hashlemus, they are in total wholesomeness. Shinayich is ka'eder tzoin she'olum min harochza, which means that the difference is the shin. Your shin is elevated from the rochza, from the higher level. V'gam shinayich kipshutoi u'k'mei shekosu b'moka bachar al posik u'leben shinayim mecholov. What does it mean? Shinayich shehu ledagdik b'maisov u'levarerov. That is to look into what you do and to sort them out. K'moya shinayim sheim toichanim, just like the teeth that grind. Kulu. V'hu haloas man the maisa. That is the elevation of the mayim nukva that comes through action. Shezehu ha'haschole v'ha'yesod. That is the beginning and the foundation. You start with shinayich. You start. Even if a person's mind does not reach to come to the level of his bonus, that will be his service. The b'chinas halos man the ma'isa, that is the level. I'll bring up the nukva of ma'isa. Balderech mashin is boyer. So if divra hamaschil achrei havai lekechem teilechu bepirush uboy sid bokun einsha. So when you come to the level of shinayich and the level of ma'isa, and you are medagdik and you grind what you do, ka'eder harxalim she'olum min harochza. Then you become like the Eider Cholim that come from the Rochzo, which is Shuam man. I think the same man. It must be Amshochas Mad.
Mad. It says Mad.
It says Mad. Ma'im D'churim. I'm glad I caught it.
Yes.
Good. Okay. M'chinas Kodesh Elye. Benase ki Eider Echad. Then it becomes like one Eider. Is one thing it makes a mistake, but one time it makes a mistake just the opposite. Because we're talking Amshach Hasmad, that is a response to Amshach Hasmad.
Sometimes, I don't know. You told me that your text give mistakes.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I see it very often. I just trying to say that even when you doesn't pay attention and you're going through, I still hear a mistake because I look in the book. And it's pretty often, Rabbi. So, like for example, now Eder Aleph, what you said, key Eder Aleph. So it's not there are no key whatsoever there. So I take mistake like that. It's pretty often there.
Okay. Well, I don't know how you could make a like a mark by you, like on a something like, and then make a picture of it. And okay.
I don't want to make a mess with. I just want to make a mess with your recording. I mean.
Yeah, no, but I'd like to fix it.
I'm recording one time, not in 2 or 3 times. So it's why I'm not even mentioning it.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying not to mention me while we're learning, but maybe if you can. On your book over there, I don't know if they have like an erasable something to make a note, and then I can go later on and take a look. Okay, it is what it is for now. We'll have to go through it again.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just finish up over here.
Okay.
So what are we up to here? So I'm talking about the Nasa Ka'eder. The Pirishnach Ka'eder shall dezesh olum ra min harochzo that through us azai hashinu b'chinas gavoya yoser. So then the shin is from a higher level. Al derech Mashin is born with Parshas Emer b'dibra maschil v'heinif hakoyin oisam alechem abikurin be'inyan shin the ksovim shahashin koidem lebeis. Sometimes you say kebes, sometimes kesev ksovim. The shin comes for the base. Shashin koidem lebeis shuhu inyan hamidas shalamaylu ma'achokma. That's the level of midas which is higher than chokma. Beheim hanim shochim medas elyon chulu. And they come to the level of Das Elyon over there in the Maimers. So Bahainu Inyan, this is the same Inyan Sholem in the Rochza. Aidei Moshe Rayim Hemna Das Elyon Chulu. This is, they came up from the Rochza, that's through the level of Moshe Das Rayim Hemna Das Elyon. Baim Rayim Hemna Parshim Mishpotim, Dav Kufchov. All of a model of that Shin de Moshe, Kedusha L'choy Shaleshu, that the Shin of Moshe, that is the Kedusha, that L'choy Shaleshu, that's the three Kedushas that you say, and that's associated with that level of Shin of the name Moshe. Ba'im b'tikun Zohar Shom, sheyesh Shin Elohim, shelo Shin Tato. There is an upper level of Shin, a lower level of Shin. Ubekisei Melech Shom, ubelekutei Torah Resh Parshas Noach, ubezohar Resh Parshas Bereshis. Gabe, over there is also Aloas Shin Chulu. The Shin went up. Ubezohar Rekiah Shom, ubesefer Eshel Avrom Shom Kosav. Over there at Shashin Meramezes leKeser Chochma Ubina. That's the three lines. Umeramezes leChagas, and it hints to Chesed Gvura Tiferes. Umeramezes leNehi Netzcha Yisoid. Behavi Marai Mehemne Parshas Pinchas. The Afresh Nuzayin Omid Aleph. The Omer Shchinto is Kari Shabbos. It's called Shabbos. Misitra the Tlas Dargin Eloin. That's from the side of the three upper step of the Inun Shin. That's a Shin which is Gimel Ksorim Keser Chochma Ubino. The Ihi Bas Revio Loin. And that's the fourth level to them, which means the Shabbos, the Hainu Shabbos, Misalin L'Shom. That means that on Shabbos you elevate to there. So this is the meaning of Shinayich Ol Min HaRochza. So, but there too is a similar idea that they go up to the higher level, and as we said before, that yeah. So all this points to the level of Shin. That's the level of the Shinayich Ka'eder Harchel. Okay, we'll leave it over here, and we'll